Hi guys, it's Sam Cawthorn here, the international best-selling author and the creator of Celebrity Authority. In this video, you will learn the importance of knowing your niche and having solid clarity on your differentiating value proposition compared to all the other noise that's in your industry and in your space today. Now, I believe that the people that are really making any progress in the industry right now, or even in your space that you're operating, these people have really mastered their niche. They know exactly how different they are compared to all the other noise that is out there. And even if you look at my own personal journey, I sort of had to differentiate myself from all the noise of the inspirational speaker industry to start saying, hey, look, what exactly is my niche? So I immersed myself in resilience and really helping people to overcome any adversity at all that they could have. A lot of my content and my IP was all around resilience. And then I thought there's also a lot of noise in resilience as well. And then I realized, did you know that there are 72 books out there, and in their title it says bounce back? And obviously, as you know, it's not about bouncing back, but it's more about bouncing forward into what you can become. So I became the first person on the planet to write the first book, Bounce Forward. I've now written 3 books all on Bounce Forward. I've really niched myself within the market. And now I am the #1 authority in the world to help individuals and organizations how they can bounce forward. So there is a very, very specific way how you can really niche yourself to stand out from the crowd. So I'm going to give you a 4-step process to really help you to know your niche and have solid clarity in that niche. So the first one here is your why. And really this actually comes down to your heart. Why do you do the things that you do each and every day? What is your cause, your belief, and why should anyone care? Why do you want to become a professional speaker? Why do you want to get your message out there in a significant way? Why do you want to travel the world and coach or facilitate or train or be a writer? Why exactly do you want to do that? The people that have solid clarity on their why are the people that are actually really making progress in this industry. And the reason is because it's actually where our intrinsic motivation is birthed from. We can spend all this time in the what and the how. This is what we're going to do, this is how we're going to do it. And in all reality, that's where most businesses and most people put all their focus on. This is what we're going to do, this is how we're going to do it. This is where we're going to spend all our time and our KPIs, this is how we're going to achieve it. This is what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. But really they miss the essential ingredient, which is why. And I've actually found that the most productive, most pro people that are seeing progress in this industry are the people that have got solid clarity on their why. So the first one here is know your why and focus on that consistently all the time. Because if you focus on that, you will be a lot more motivated, passionate, and empowered each and every day to see progress in where you are actually heading. So the second area here is actually strengths. And what strengths is? Strengths is all about knowing exactly what your skills and talents are. You know, one of the best ways that I actually found out how I could find out what my strengths were was I did the Clifton Strengths Finder 2.0. Now it's like Myers-Briggs or DISC, you know, you might have done some of the personality profiling out there. But I've found that the Clifton Strength Finder is the best tool to help you identify what your skills and what your talents are. And as we know, a lot of the education systems out there have actually got it wrong, mainly because they focus all this time in both strengths and also weaknesses. But weaknesses do not stimulate us, they don't motivate us, and the reason why a lot of people have got stress, anxiety, and even depression is because they operate a lot of their life around their weaknesses. But you show me someone that's highly successful, someone that's just seeing so much success and progress, someone that's highly motivated, These are the people that really know their strengths, that have solid clarity on exactly where their talents are and where their giftings are. And then my biggest encouragement, as I was saying, is go into Clifton Strength Finder 2.0. You can see it there. It's all under Gallup research of over 80 years. And you can do the assessment. And after you've done that assessment, they will then give you your top 5 core strengths. And whenever I coach any of my clients, and particularly also in our 3-day boot camps, everyone must come into those boot camps with solid clarity on their top 5 core strengths. So this will really, really help you to know your strengths, know your talents and your abilities, and also really anchor where your niche also lies as well. The third area here is know your market. You must know where the market is. Yes, you can put all this focus on one particular area, one particular industry, one particular topic or story, but if there's no market at all out there, that's pretty much so worthless. So I want to encourage you, know exactly what your market is, know who you want to target, know where the money is, whether it's speaking, facilitating, coaching, whether it's online marketing. You need to know exactly what your market is and what the market demands. And I believe that if you have the right content and the right packaging and the right message, you marry that with where the market is right now, you bring those two together, that is the winning formula. So make sure that you know where your market is and you know where the market is driven towards. And then you can package a lot of your niche and a lot of your area of expertise to make sure that the market needs it. The fourth area here is one disruptive idea. Now I think this is the absolute tipping point for anyone at all that wants to niche themselves and make sure that the market is hearing your message. These are the people that have really niched themselves so much that are disrupting the industry right now. And again, even if you look at my own story about how I disrupted this whole area of bouncing back, I disrupted this whole industry of the resilient speaking infopreneur industry to now say it's not about bouncing back, but it's more about bouncing forward. That was a disruption. One of my other coaching clients, I've been working with them as well, and she's sort of been looking at the whole finance industry and looking at what exactly is the disruption in the finance industry right now. So literally she looked at, okay, everyone out there is talking about getting rich fast, getting rich quick, getting rich rapidly, etc. So she wrote a book called Get Rich Slow. And I love this. And so what this whole area of getting rich slow is literally disrupting the industry about getting rich fast to say, hey, look, it's more about getting rich slow. She was a disruptor. And now all of a sudden she's been getting heard on national news, etc., because she has disrupted her industry. Another friend that I've also been working with, her name is Kerry, and her specific niche is all around sales and hospitality and so on and so forth. So we were sort of looking at what exactly is her niche of area of expertise. So then she came up with, do talk to strangers. And you know how we've always told ever since we were young kids, don't talk to strangers, you shouldn't talk to strangers. She disrupted that and she said, do talk to strangers. What is your disruption in the industry right now? What is your differentiating value proposition from all the noise that's happening in your industry right now? Because the real authorities are the people that have disassociated from all the noise, that have actually had a differentiating value proposition and niched themselves so much to literally create their own niche. Mine was bounce forward. Sarah's was get rich slow. Kerry's was do talk to strangers. What's your disruption in the industry right now? How are you educating your industry to think differently outside of the square? So there are 3 things now that I'd love you to do. The first one is to give us your opinion. Do you agree with this or don't you agree with this? And put some comments on the bottom of this video and just let us know how you feel about how you get your message out there and what exactly is your niche. The second thing I'd love you to do is, if you've found some really good value in this video, can you share it? Share it through any of your social media, and let's get this message out there to help other people get their message out there in a significant way. And the third thing I'd love you to do is log on to our website, samcawthorn.com/celebrity authority. And on there you'll find all our other videos, which I know will really help you on this journey to become an authority in your area of expertise. To your success, my name is Sam Cawthorn.